Hello my nesties, welcome to my Dream Team Nest. Hope you all are comfortable out here, and today I am back with another recipe of yummylicious and delicious chocolate cake with lots and lots of nutties. I have baked this cake for my husband. I have gave a surprise to him as a Valentine's gift because he is in love with chocolates and he loved the chocolate cake I baked. Last time I baked this cake was in the month of April 2016, and everyone requested for this recipe. At the time I don't own a YouTube channel, and since now I own a YouTube channel in my name, so I am uploading this recipe for all of you guys out there. So bake it with love for your loved ones, and you can also give this as a Valentine gift to your loved ones who love chocolates. Instead of buying a chocolate, and just you can give this to your loved ones. So now quickly moving on to the ingredient list, and before that I would like to say that my hubby finished the cake at a single go. Not only me also finished it along with him. So we finished this cake in a single go. So try this recipe out at home and do let me know in the comment section. So quickly moving on to the ingredient list, I am taking 2 eggs here, and for the measurement I am taking this cup. You can take another cup also, or any other cup you are available at your house, but make sure that when you break the eggs into the cup, and that level I am taking 2 eggs. So if you are making a cake of 2 eggs, then when you break 2 eggs into the cup, the level of the albumin and the yolk just fill up this size cup of mine. So I am taking this cup for all the measurement. And when you break the eggs into the cup, the amount of eggs you are taking depends totally upon you. But remember, you should take one same measuring cup. When you break the eggs into the cup, measure the level of the yolk and the albumin that has reached in that cup, and then according to that measure you just go on adding your sugar, your plain flour, or your refined oil, everything. So that's the exact measurement. So I have taken 2 eggs. So when I break this 2 eggs, they used to fill up this cup of mine. So I am taking this cup for measurement. So I am taking 1 cup of sugar. I am not taking powdered sugar, because instead of blending it into with a whisker in a bowl, I am blending it in a mixer grinder. So it makes everything smooth and easy for me. Since I am blending it in a mixer grinder, so I am not taking powdered sugar. I am taking crystal sugar 1 cup. Then I am taking all-purpose flour 1 cup. And for the oil, I am taking Dhara refined soybean oil 1 cup. So according to the measurement of the eggs, you will be taking 1 cup of everything. So since I am cooking a chocolate cake, so I will be mixing 4 tablespoons of chocolate powder. You can adjust the chocolate powder amount of chocolate powder or cocoa powder according to the taste or bitterness you want in your cake. I love my cake to be somewhat like dark chocolate taste. So I am taking 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder. You can just adjust the amount of cocoa powder. You can take 2 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon according to your choice. So baking powder is an essential part of baking a cake. So I will be taking 1 tablespoon of this baking powder. Don't add much, otherwise your cake will fall more badly. And for some smell flavor in the cake, I am taking this vanilla extract. I will be taking 1 tablespoon of this vanilla extract. And to garnish my cake, I am using this cashew nuts. I have chopped it into small pieces like so. Then I am taking raisins. I have kept it like this only. I am not chopping it out. And some almonds that I have chopped it into pieces like so. So now I will be baking the cake in a tin like so, and I will be blending everything in this blender of mine. You can take a simple blender. So now after this ingredient list, let's move on in cooking our cake. So to start with, I have break the 2 eggs into a blender like so. Now I will blend it in a mixer grinder until the eggs are smooth and frothy in nature. So I will just blend it in the mixer grinder now. So once the eggs are smooth and frothy in texture, I will be adding the vanilla extract to it. So I am adding 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract or 1 capful of vanilla extract. To this I will be also adding the sugar crystals. And now again I would blend it in a blender until the sugar crystals dissolves in the egg. So once the sugar crystals are all dissolved, now I will be adding the refined oil to it. Today I am using Thara refined or soybean oil. So I am adding it into it. So I have added all into it. Now I would give it a good mix again. So the refined oil has been also mixed up well. So now I will be adding the all-purpose flour to it. I will not mix the whole cup at once. I will be mixing it in little batches of it. So I will be pouring out half cup of it at first. Then the remaining half I will be adding later on. So now after mixing it well again, then only I will be adding the other half of it. Now I would add the other half flour. So it's all done. Now I will be adding the cocoa powder and the baking powder. So I am adding it in last because the cocoa powder makes the batter of the cake more sticky, and so I am adding it in the last. And as usual, baking powder is always added at the last. So I am adding them both here. Now I would give it a good mix again. So our cake batter is ready to be popped into the greasing tray or baking tray, and then I will be popping that tray into the pressure cooker. So we have to do it fast because we have already mixed the baking powder to it. So we have to do it fast and fast. Before greasing the tray, make sure that the baking tray is free of any water. It is completely dry. If it is not dry, then wipe it with a cloth. Then I will pour some oil into it. So I am pouring the same oil that I have used for cooking the cake. So I will be greasing it all fine. And don't worry, I have washed my hands. So you can just rely upon it. So I will grease it completely nicely so that the cake doesn't stick into the vessel. So I will grease it all completely. So I have greased the tray. Now I will be pouring in the batter into it. I have to pour the batter exactly in the middle of the tray. So I can't do it with a single hand. So I will be just coming back after pouring the batter into the tray. So I have poured the batter into the greasing bowl. Now I will be dabbing it a bit so that the air bubbles just escape out of it. Now I will be garnishing it with all this nuts that I have chopped earlier. I am adding the cashews here and the almonds and the raisins also. So I will just garnish it. Garnish means I am doing a topping on it. So now this is ready to go into the pressure cooker for baking. So yeah, I have taken a pressure cooker like so, and in this I have put this steel stand like this. If you don't have a stand like so, then you can always use a steel plate. So now I will pop in the baking vessel into it. So I have kept it. I have not preheated the pressure cooker, so I have kept the baking tray into it, or you can say vessel into it. So now I will just cover it with a pressure cooker lid. So I have removed the gasket of the pressure cooker lid, and I have also removed the whistle of the lid. We don't need to use the whistle, so I will just lock it up now. Yeah, it's fine. So for the first 5 minutes I will be cooking it and on a high flame, and for the next 45 minutes I will be cooking the cake on a very low flame. So after 45 minutes of cooking, this is how the cake looks like. Now I will take a knife like so. You can also take a toothpick and just poke it in the middle of the cake so that to check if it is cooked from inside. So it will still take some time to get cooked up from inside. So I will cover it up and keep it for next 15 minutes again. So it's almost 15 minutes again. So now I will be checking the cake from that it is cooked from inside or not. And yes, it is. So we have a clean knife, and a clean knife or clean toothpick means that a cake that has completely cooked. So I will just turn off the gas stove now and then cover it for another 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes I have taken out the cake from the pressure cooker and placed it on a cooling rack like so. Now I will allow the cake to cool down completely, and after that only I will just take out the cake onto a plate. If I take it out now, it is hot, and if I take it out now, the bottom of the cake will be sticking to the vessel. So I will let it cool down completely. Then after that only I will be taking out into a plate. So this is our cake ready. Just giving a view of the cake. You can see all the cashew nuts, raisins and almonds. It is just yummylicious. Let me press it out for you. So see how soft the cake is. So I will allow it to cool down completely. Then only I will be taking it out onto a plate and just taste it. So it is completely cooled down. Now I will take a knife and then scrape the sides like this. So I am not able to do it with a single hand, so maybe after some time. Let me take this out in a plate. So this is how the cake looks from the bottom side. I have just scraped it out. Now I will just tilt it. Yeah. So this is how our cake look like. It is just soft in the middle, and it is having a hard crust in the upper layer, so that it makes the cake more yummylicious. So let me cut it out, cut a piece out of it. So I cut out a piece out of it. See this cake. It is very soft from inside. In the inner portion it is very soft, and the outer layer you can see it is very crunchy from outside, and these nuts make it more crunchier to it. So this part will just dissolve into your mouth when you just eat it. It will just not dissolve, it will just melt into your mouth, and this upper crust will give you a crunchy taste to the cake. So try this out at home, and you can gift it to your loved ones. Thank you for taking out some time for me and watching my video. So do hit that like button down below. Do share this video with your friends and relatives, because according to me, sharing is caring. And don't forget to subscribe to Ang's Cadbury. I upload new videos on every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Stay tuned, and of course do participate in the giveaway. The giveaway will end on 8 March 2017. So before that, do participate in the giveaway. It will mean a lot to me. So till my next video, love you, take care and bye. I, and for the giveaway video just click on that I button above.